So I remember when I realized I was gay, I was probably 15 years old, and I remember being horrified, looking in the mirror and thinking I will have a secret that I'll have to keep for the rest of my life.
I was coming to terms with who I was in high school, and my father wasn't accepting of it at all.
I think it was probably when sophomore year where I started to have feelings for other guys, and by the end of senior year I wasn't playing any sports. I felt so isolated, and I felt like I couldn't be myself.
And it was so bad that I actually looked up the suicide prevention line. I kept the number tucked between my mattress as a young boy because I was so afraid I was going to hurt myself.
My little brother came home one day and told my dad that he had heard a rumor that I was gay. And my sister called me to tell me that my father said that if I'm a faggot when I'm 18, my ass is getting kicked out of the house. And she said she didn't care if I was or wasn't, but it was nice, and that she was there for me. But I lived with that fear of, like, you know, where would I go? What would I do? And so I denied who I was, even to my father one day when I was 18 and we had a fight about something financial, and came to find out years later, and, you know, he's known since I've been in college now, but there was never acceptance, it was tolerance.
I realized, you know, I just needed to soldier on and keep living and do the best I could do. And I came out to my family. They've been very supportive. And then you meet a world of wonderful friends, and your life becomes enriched in so many different ways.
I went to college, didn't play any sports, finally came out, and still didn't have anything that I felt like I could connect to.
My dad actually posted on Facebook like one of those cut and paste things that was like, will you stand up for me? And it was like, will you stand up for me, you know, with the names of the young people that committed suicide. And I thought that was a pretty big step for him, but then I read what he posted under it as a comment. He had said, I'm so glad that my son was strong enough to withstand the bullying and my ignorance as he was growing up. I am so proud of him and his accomplishments in life, and I love him for all that he is, and that being gay is not one of his shortcomings. And it took many years, but my father realized that if all these kids committed suicide, with some of the light bullying that I had when I was in college, and, you know, a few things here and there in high school, like, he could have lost his son. And it's sad that it took so many young people dying for him to realize that he could have been that parent, but he did. So I'm very thankful that he's finally come around after all these years, and now we're renewing our relationship as father and son, and it's very important to me.
Good job. So I was living in Boston, and I decided to join the Gay Flag Football League there. And when I joined, the moment I joined, it was phenomenal. I met so many wonderful people. I never knew that so many athletic people could actually be gay. And so when I moved to Philadelphia here, I decided to found the Philadelphia Gay Flag Football League.
I think if you had told me when I was in high school that I'd be the commissioner of a flag football league and have amazing friendships with these guys, I would have told you were crazy.
I went to Outfest and came upon a table, flag football, and I thought, damn, like, this is it. This is gonna be it.
We're growing each year, and we have over 52 people playing this fall, and it's enriched my life in so many different ways. Every Saturday morning I look forward to waking up and coming out here and having a great experience on the field.
It's the best feeling to be a part of something.
I feel like there might be the one kid we reach out to, the kid who might be like the nose tackle or the defensive end for his high school football team or even college football team, that is living in fear and doesn't think he can live his life the way he wants to, and doesn't even realize that something like this might be out there for him one day. This is what it's all about. The gay community, the friendships, the relationships we have. You can't choose your family in life, but you can choose your friends, and the friends that you choose to make your family, your second family. Those relationships are some of the strongest relationships I have, and a lot of them come from the guys from my football team, and I'm very grateful for that.
You just realize that life is not as bad as it seemed when you're 15 years old, and that it does get better.
You've got to fight, you've got to give everything you possibly can, and realize that life will get better.
Guys, girls, it gets better. You get the opportunity to meet and play with people like this, there's nothing better, man.
It gets better, hang in there.
It gets better.
It gets better, hang in there.